My girlfriend told me about 2 weeks ago that she was waiting in line at the convenience store with her friend in Chinatown, New York City, when a large, dapper-looking man approached them. He complimented her coat and commented on how expensive it must be, and she said thank you, and they chatted for a little longer. The man explained that his suit was just a shabby Brooks Brothers suit, but she noticed that he had all sorts of expensive jewelry on. When my girlfriend and her friend mentioned that they were students, he kept making assumptions about how they must be rich and that their parents were paying for everything. My girlfriend started feeling uncomfortable and tried to distance herself from him. He asked them if they had jobs, and they told him no, as they were students. After that, he went on to tell them what he does for a living without being asked. He said, I do all sorts of odd jobs, this and that, but mainly, I have these guys that work for me. I find them off the streets, I feed them, and I give them a place to stay. I'm waiting to meet up with them now. He referred to them as his minions, which suddenly made something that seemed wholesome at first very unsettling. And then he told them that he'd just had his wallet stolen and needed $400 for something. I don't remember the reason. He told them that he would pay them back later that week, but he needed the money right that night. My girlfriend politely declined, and by this point she was really uncomfortable. She started walking towards the door to leave and said, Nice to meet you, and good luck. They both walked outside and sat on a bench outside the convenience store. As they were sitting and discussing the strange interaction, they saw the man exit and stand about 10 feet away, waiting for a few minutes, looking at his phone. He then met up with his two other men, and they chatted for a few minutes. The large man in the suit then walked in the opposite direction, while the other two men walked into the store and started holding it up, with knives. Absolutely shocked and frozen, my girlfriend and her friend watched as the cashier put her hands up and emptied out the cash register. The two men ran out of the store in the same direction the man in the suit had walked. They were both about to call the police, but noticed that the cashier had already done so. They waited at the bench until 2 police cars showed up, and then they walked in to tell the officers what they had just witnessed and tried to help identify the robbers and the man they had just met. I wonder if this is a common occurrence in terms of organized crime, paying homeless people to commit crimes and rob.